1713. On the ship Henrietta Marie, chained Africans crossed the Atlantic with no room to stand. Many died before land appeared. Their bodies were thrown into the ocean behind the ship. The ocean saw.
Listen to this closely.
This happened to your bloodline.
This was planned for profit.
Your ancestors still survived it.
The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive. You are here because they refuse to die quietly.
Yeah. From the 1500s to the 1800s, European ships crossed West Africa, Portugal, Britain, Spain, France, and the Netherlands built this trade. They bought and kidnapped African people for labor in the Americas. Historians estimate that 10 to 12 million Africans survived the crossing. Millions more died before reaching shore. People were taken from Angola, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, and Congo. Many were marched hundreds of miles to slave ports and chains. At ports like Elman, the Castle, and Bonny, families were separated forever. The crossing became known as the Middle Passage. Ships packed human beings below deck like cargo. Some ships held more than 400 people at once. The British ship Brooks became famous for how tightly people were packed. Men, women, and children were chained together for weeks or months. Many could not sit upright. Disease spread fast in the heat below deck. Dysentery, fever, dehydration, and starvation killed thousands. Women were sexually abused by crew members during the voyage. Some captive jumped into the ocean rather than live in slavery in 1781. The crew of the slave ship zoned through more than 130 Africans into the sea for insurance money. The owners went to court demanding payment for the murdered people. Olaudah Equiana wrote about the smell, the chains, and the screaming in his 1789 book. Your ancestors lived through organized torture, created for money.
Do not look away from this history.
They counted black bodies as cargo.
But your ancestors kept fighting. The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive. You are here because they refuse to die quietly.
Yeah. The Middle Passage helped build the economies of Europe and America. Sugar plantations in the Caribbean depended on enslaved labor. Cotton plantations in the American South depended on enslaved labor. Banks, shipping companies, and insurance firms made fortunes from slavery. Cities like Liverpool and Bristol grew rich from slave voyages in the United States. Slavery expanded after the invention of the cotton gin in 1793. By 1860, nearly 4 million enslaved black people lived in America. Congress banned the importation of enslaved Africans in 1808. But slavery continued inside the country. Children were still sold away from parents at auctions. Black families were still whipped, branded, and controlled by force.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Antifa War Room. My name is Rig, aka U.S. Army Overlord. I'm repping for Union Gang. We out here doing our part, fighting against this fascist-ass regime. So we're here back on it again, in the mix, and it's time to get it done. So tonight we're going to be doing a deep dive, really talking about the obvious, right? I think it's pretty obvious what the fuck ICE stands for. We always knew what they stood for. But with this latest guy getting outed, I got all the dirt on him. Got his voicemails that he left to his ex-wife. There is no doubt that the federal government is hostile to Black life specifically, but really everybody who's not on that white supremacy shit. And it's not just ICE, it's all federal agencies now. They're all being, you see them little Pee Wee German talking more shit about now they want to go after leftists and all of this. It's always been about that. Every day that we continue to act like the Supreme Court is legitimate, every day that we act like the federal government is a legitimate body, we're going to sink further into the autocracy. Until you start matching their motherfucking energy out here in these streets, man, it's time for you to see these motherfuckers for who they are. They are not following the rule of law out the fucking window. The moment the Supreme Court ignored the 14th Amendment and let Trump get back in there, that rule of law shit is out the fucking window. So you can keep acting like these guys are playing by the rules. There ain't no motherfucking rules. You gonna have power on how you gotta do it. And power really start with that motherfucking heat you hold. I'm not letting nobody violate my rights, period. I don't give a fuck what that little midget ass bald head white dude say up there in front of them cameras. I don't give a fuck. Right? I don't give a fuck, man. I do not recognize anybody that is violating the Constitution. If you violate the Constitution, if you're ignoring the Constitution, I'm ignoring your power. Simple as that. And that's how the street should be. Now, Brooklyn been out there tearing shit up. I'm going to drop some react videos later. Hey, Brooklyn been slicing tires, man. They've been fucking them boys up out there. I'm cool with it. That's the energy they need. They should not be respected anywhere. Until these boys start getting that Mogadishu type resistance in the streets, the crime spree will continue. Right? If you hire a criminal, if you vote for a criminal to become president, then expect crime syndicates. And that's really what's happening in the country right now. They're not really holding that shit back. They're loud and they're proud with it. So this is where we are. This is what we got to do now. Everybody got to be ready to deal with this shit. So let's jump right into it.
Very unhealthy air quality for everyone, not just high-risk groups, everybody. Officials just updated the air quality in the D.C. area from code red, which is bad, to now code purple, which is even worse. This is all because of the smoke from those Canadian wildfires drifting into our area. I'm here in Arlington. Over my shoulder here, you can see the Air Force Memorial. Well, normally on a good day, if you pan over to the side, you can see parts of the D.C. skyline. For example, you can normally see the National Cathedral, but not today. Nothing but smoke and haze. This is not a good day for people to be outside, especially exercising or doing anything strenuous. The advice here is to stay indoors. Pop on that air conditioning. Keep your windows closed in both your home and your car. Just take it easy. Hopefully we're going to get some relief tomorrow.
Okay. It's funny how she say pop on that air conditioner, because here in Virginia, them AI data centers is kicking our ass. It's been confirmed that our electric bills went up 30% because of fucking AI data centers. I'm mad to the motherfucker because I haven't even been using my portable AC unit, and I've still got hit with a fucking $600 fucking phone bill. Yeah, hey, this shirt right here matching the CJ Energy. Right, this was made famous by Timu Paula Dean. We got that. I'll drop the links out here, but Union Gang store if you guys want to get that. Remember, guys, I don't make no money out here on the social media shit. I have to rotate accounts all the time. My main account on IG, I gotta let that shit sit for a while. Well, electric bill, yeah, you're right. Well, I'm sure y'all got it, man. Electric bill, but shit, phone bill high as hell too. But no, the electric bill's been fucking double, and that's what, like I said, that shit is absolutely ridiculous. This AI data center shit is just ridiculous. It's a scam. It's absolutely a scam, and that's what we're dealing with right now. So, yeah, what a hot ass mess. Oh, but hold on. Now we've been talking